So I'm having to reuse old maps. The map you saw at the beginning is actually from a different ride, although we essentially do the same ride every time. But for some reason, Google Maps will no longer create routes through Pendleton. We're waiting for Bob. I'm just aiming the camera at this thing. So you can see this is the second track that they're putting in. It stops here. They're building a trestle down the way. Nothing, just explaining to my viewer what they're up to. So the Metrolink is not running south of Laguna Niguel Monday through Friday this week, because they say there are high tides. They're going to splash up onto the tracks and will cause operational issues. But Amtrak is running. I think the Metrolink would quit coming to Oceanside if they only could. You have to sort of deadhead it a bit for 20-25 minutes between San Clemente and Oceanside getting through Pendleton. But it is literally the only mass transit people in San Diego can take to get them into Orange County. And as you can imagine, there are a lot of folks who are in San Diego area who need to get to LA for some reason. But they've cut the service way back. I'll be interested to see. It was supposed to be for 7 weeks. That was like 3 months ago. I heard from a conductor once who said that they want the coaster to run up to Laguna Niguel so they don't have to do it. But that would suck because the coaster doesn't run all that often and the Metrolink runs even less often. So you could very easily have a situation where you have to take the coaster to Laguna Niguel and then wait, you know, maybe even an hour or two. Before you could get the next train and continue. And you know, if you make mass transit suck enough, people will quit using it, but is that the intention? But they've lost a lot of federal funding, and gas prices shot way up, and diesel, a lot of these trains run on diesel, and it's about $7 a gallon now. So yeah, San Diego is responding by raising prices and cutting back on service, which again, if you want people to use the system, not the way to do it. But it's where we're at right now. These flowers are nice. I like that these yellow flowers hang in there, because we are definitely in summer. I don't think it's rained any appreciable amount in, I don't know, a couple of months maybe. I won't do a ride tomorrow because it's Tuesday, but Wednesday I'm taking my wife down to the airport, so I'm gonna put the bike on the back of the car as long as I have to drive 90% of the way down to Chula Vista. Might as well go the rest of the way and get in a ride. I predict there'll be a lot of traffic getting back, but still. And then Thursday, it's only for like one day, but the heat is supposed to break. Instead of being 90 up in Fallbrook, it's going to be 82, so thinking a rainbow ride is in order. I've not done that in a while. Turn in here.
Okay.
But it's nice here by the water. I think it's only supposed to be 75 or so today here in Oceanside. They got that back. One of the porta potties was about 12 feet into the grass and stuff there. Apparently it blew over during some kind of storm. Finally got it set back up. These flowers coming up through the cracks in the...
Oh yeah.
Oh, life, you can't keep it down.
No, you can't. In spite of the
Our best efforts.
hot weather and lack of moisture, it still keeps going. Yeah, that's pretty incredible.
I remember an article I read in Time or Newsweek probably 30 years ago that basically explained that we cannot destroy all the life on the earth no matter what we do. What we can do is make it so that we can't continue. You know, the world was around for billions of years before people, and it's going to be around for billions of years after people. So it's just our ability to remain here. weeks, usually I don't have my rides planned out days in advance, but this week I do. Not sure what I'm going to do on Friday, but something. And when in doubt, I can always go down to the harbor and the Strand. That never gets old. Well, not for me. Very cooling breeze. Mention this, I lost about 45 minutes of footage when I was doing that Mission Bay ride. We lost the whole ride around Fiesta Island, which I've done that ride a lot. We got the adventure, what was the San Diego River Trail going east, and that was the most important part, because that was stuff I don't do a lot. But the one thing I do regret, and I have no idea if it would have showed up on the camera or come out right or not, but somebody had brought their pet goat to the beach. Not willing to get a super long look at it, because I don't want to upset the goat. But if I'd gotten any kind of decent picture of him, I'm pretty sure that's what would have been on the preview picture that I pick out. Just having never seen that before, I'm not sure when we'll see it again. Hoping the people with the skeletons on the motorcycles will be here. I don't see them a lot, but I've seen them several times, and I don't think Bob's seen them. yoga on. Oh no. They were just on their hands and knees to blow up that raft. A form of yoga.